Hey, what up, people? I hope y'all are good. Got another tips and tricks video for you today. Today, we're gonna be looking at the Galaxy S21 Ultra photo and video editor, the stock one, the one that comes right there on your phone, because there's a lot of things that this phone can do in terms of editing photos and videos that I really think you guys are going to appreciate. So let's not waste any time and dive straight into this video, beginning with the gallery. Okay, so if we dive into the gallery, the first thing I want to show you is right here. So tap on the three little lines in the bottom right, go under settings, and we have an array of different settings. First and foremost, you can back up your gallery, including your photos and videos, to your OneDrive account. So if you're in the Microsoft ecosystem, this is definitely going to make sense since you do get quite a bit of storage with your Microsoft Office subscription. So just enable that, enter your credentials, and boom, your gallery is now backing up to your OneDrive account. You also have the ability to convert HEIF images before sharing. So if you're trying to share an HEIF photo that you've captured on your S21 or S21 Ultra, and you want to share it with someone maybe using an iPhone or a non-Samsung device, you can do that and it's going to automatically convert it to JPEG, so you don't have to worry about any issues when it comes to compatibility. And with that being said, you can do the same thing for HDR10 plus videos. So that way, when you're viewing the video back on your own personal phone, you're gonna have all that dynamic range. It's gonna look beautiful. And then when you wanna go to share that video with like a friend or a relative, you could do so without any issues. The next thing I wanna show you is right here, the trash bin. So you can see by default, it's toggled on and it keeps your deleted photos and videos for 30 days. To access that trash bin, you're gonna go back, go under the little menu here with the three lines, and then tap on trash, and this is your trash bin. You can empty it at any time, and if you want to restore a photo or a video, just tap edit, select the photo or video that you want to restore, and just tap restore. And that is it. That way, if you ever pass your phone on to like your kid and your kid accidentally deletes some photos in your gallery, you can restore them at any time. Another cool thing I want to show you inside the gallery is using the S Pen here. So if you hover the S Pen over any image, it's going to give you a pop-up window or like a pop-up view. Basically, it's going to increase the size of the preview window and make it a little bit more easier to view, I would say. And whenever you want to select that image, of course, you can just tap on it. But if you're just trying to quickly go through your gallery and you have an S Pen, you can just hover preview over any image. And honestly, I think it's pretty useful, especially when trying to preview a video. The last thing I want to show you inside the gallery is under this menu again, and we're going to tap on suggestions. Suggestions is going to give you your remastered photos, as well as you could check your photos for any issues. So if I go under the remastered photos and then I tap on one like this one right here, I can view what it looked like prior to any editing and then after the edits. So it gives me like a breakdown of what was done to the photo in terms of the processing and making that image better. And if I like it, of course, I can download it and now it's saved to my gallery. I can do that for any photo where there was quite a bit of processing. You can see this is before the processing, this is after. So I think it's really neat. So if you wanted to download it before any processing took place on the image, you could. And then you could turn around and download it after, and you can compare and contrast the images. Now, if I go under check images for issues, these are the images that came out that the phone thought might be a little bit wonky, or maybe I took the image wrong. So you can see it's probably saying that there's nothing in focus here. So it wants me to go back and retake the photo. And it just shows you all the images that you've taken that had issues. So that way, if you want to go back and try to retake those pictures, you can. So under suggestions, you're gonna find a lot of stuff like this. So definitely pop in here from time to time to see what the phone is suggesting in order to get the most out of the camera and the images that you already have on your phone. So this next one you're really going to like. It's how you can create your own LUT or filter depending on if you're applying it to a video or to a photo inspired by your favorite movie. Let me show you. So I'm just gonna quickly pick a photo. I got one pulled up right here. Now I'm gonna go into the editor and I'm gonna go under right here where it says filters and then tap on my filters. Now if I want to add my own filter, I'm gonna hit this plus sign. And then what you would do is go onto Google and then do a quick search for your favorite movie. So say you wanted to do the look of Blade Runner or maybe Cyberpunk from the video game, you could do so. So you can see down here, I have a few stills that I've downloaded. I have one from Cyberpunk. I also have one from Life of Pi, and I also have one from Mad Max. So I'm gonna apply the one from Mad Max, hit the check mark, and there it is, it's under filter 3. But you can see I already have them saved right here. I have Life of Pi, Mad Max, and of course you have the ones that are pre-installed on your phone like Palm Tree, Monstera, Shadows, Roof, and Original. So if I wanted to create a new one for the cyberpunk look here, I could tap on it and then hit the check mark, and you can see it's applied that filter. If I want to delete a filter, just touch and hold, and then hit the minus sign and delete. And of course you can always rename the filters as you're setting them up, or if you want to go back and delete the filter and then re-add it and then come up with a custom name, you could do so. And if it's too strong of a look, you have a little bar down here that you can decrease or increase the strength of the filter. So that's how you can apply your own filter or LUT to your photo. And I'll show you video here in just a bit. But another cool thing is if you go into the camera and then say you're under photo or even video for that matter, but we're gonna stay on photo, you can tap on this little magic wand up here and then tap on My Filters, and you could take a look at what the photo will look like before you even take it and apply your own custom filters. So I can apply the cyberpunk look, I can apply Life of Pi or Mad Max, and of course you can do this as many times as you want and add as many custom filters as you want. So just think of your favorite movie, do a quick Google search for a scene that really represents the colors of that movie, download that image, and then use that for your filter. It's really neat. And if I go under video and then tap on the magic wand up here, but you cannot do it in super steady or 8K or 4K for that matter. So you have to be in full HD at 30 frames per second, hit the magic wand, go under My Filters, and then you can apply it. However, you can record a video in 4K and then apply the filter afterwards and just use full HD as like a quick preview to see how it's going to look before you capture the video, if that makes sense. One question I've gotten quite a bit is how to decrease the file size of your photos or maybe the megapixel count in order to save the space on your phone. And while you can't really do that without changing the aspect ratio prior to taking your photo, you can do it after you've taken the photo. Let me show you. So I got this picture right here pulled up. If I tap on the edit button, which is a little pencil icon, and then tap on these 3 little dots in the top right, I can resize the photo right here. So I can decrease it to 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, or leave it at original. So you could really cut back on that file size by going to 20%, tapping done, and hitting save. So that's really going to help you save space on your phone. And if you're doing a picture specifically for social media, 20% or 40% is going to be completely adequate, especially if you have like a 108 megapixel photo that you really want to decrease that file size. This is a good way to do it. And if you ever want to go back to the original sized photo, you can easily do that just by tapping on the pencil icon and then tapping on revert. And then it's going to revert back to the original size photo, hit save, and boom. It's like you didn't lose anything at all. So one cool thing that you can do is superimpose an image or cut out a subject and then paste that subject into another photo. Let me show you. So I got a picture of myself right here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut myself out by tapping on the pencil icon. And then right here, you have like a cloud with a bunch of dots around it. Just tap on that. And then now draw around your subject. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get everything that you want cut out into the box. And then connect it. So you can see I messed up right here. That's okay. Just tap on the plus sign right here and then draw like circles or boxes around the areas that you want to include in the cutout. So you can see I'm doing it right here. Now that looks pretty good. If I zoom in, you can get a close up of the cutout and you can see it did a pretty good job of outlining my body. And once it's done and you think that it looks good, just hit the check mark and boom, it cut out the background. Now hit save. Now you're gonna find the photo that you want to paste that shot or that subject in. So I'm going to paste that into this moon shot for some random reason. I'm gonna hit the pencil icon and then I'm gonna go under these stickers. So right here, and then I'm gonna tap on the gallery. And then I'm gonna tap on the photo right here where I cut out the background, adjust the size, And then once I have it right, just tap save, and there you go. And that's how you can cut out a subject and then paste it into another photo. Another really neat thing that you can do inside the stock photo editor is spot color. So if you wanted to select a specific color and then make everything else black and white but that color, of course you can use filters for that, but you can go in and manually do it and really fine tune the image to your liking. Let me show you. So I got a photo right here that I want to make the background completely black and white, but my hoodie, I want to remain blue. So I'm gonna tap on the pencil icon, tap on the three little dots in the corner, go under spot color, and then I'm going to make sure the plus dropper is selected, and then select the blue in my hoodie. But you can see it selected some of the background as well. That's okay. We're gonna hit the eraser, and we're going to erase anything that you don't want selected. So I can just erase all of the blue from the background, and there you go. That is how you can really fine tune the image. And once you have it, you know, pretty much the way you want, you could just hit the check mark, and that's that. It's not perfect, but it definitely gives you a little bit more fine-tuned control versus just applying a filter and selecting a color. I want to quickly go back to stickers and show you what you can do with them, since I didn't really get into detail about them. I just simply showed you how to superimpose an image. So I got a photo right here of a gator. I'm going to tap on the pencil icon, go back under the stickers, and you can see you have your emojis or memojis right here. And you can also select various Bitmojis, so you can download Bitmojis and select those. You can add various things in terms of calendar events and shapes. You have different like 8-bit images as well as drawings that you can select. And you have, I don't know, you just have a ton more stickers. And if there's none that you actually like, you can tap on the plus icon here and you can go into the Samsung store and download and buy new ones. There's a lot of free ones, but then there's also ones that you have to pay for. You can check out your settings, erase the ones that you don't want on your phone anymore, or move the ones up that you use most frequently to the top. So that way they're easier to access and find. But if everything looks good to you and you just want to keep them all, you could do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply we'll apply an arrow. And you can resize it. You can move it around, get it to where you want, and then just tap add sticker. And now I can add another one. So say I wanted to add circles around the gator, I could do that as well. And once everything is, the way that you want it, just tap save, and it will save the image exactly like that. So that's how you can, add some stickers to spice up your photos, especially for like social media, or if you just want to do like a funny image for like family or a friend, you could do that. And of course, you can also add and build onto your sticker collection like I showed you. And remember, like I told you in the beginning, if you ever make changes to a photo and you no longer want those changes, all you have to do is go back into that editor and tap revert and revert to original. This will work for any of the things that I've showed you up until this point, so you can always go back to that original photo. So never feel like you're screwed and you messed up the original photo, because you could always revert it and go back to the original image. In my Galaxy S21 Ultra camera tips and tricks part 2 video, I showed you how you can remove a blemish from a face. However, there's a lot of other things that you can do in terms of reshaping the face, making the pupils bigger, and all of that right inside of the stock editor. So let me show you. I got a picture of myself right here. If I go inside the editor, go all the way over to where you see like a little outline or silhouette of a face, just tap on that. And we can smooth out the skin. We can control the tone of the skin. So if you want to make it brighter or darker, you could do so. If you want to actually reshape the jawline, you could do so. If you want to make the eyes bigger, you could do that. If you want to remove a blemish, which I already showed you, you can just tap on a spot that you want to remove. So say I wanted to remove this area right there, I could just select it and you can see it's gone. If I want to remove these spots right there, I can just select them and now they're gone. So that's how you can remove a blemish. If you want to blur the background a little bit more, you could do so. And this will also work for photos that are non-portrait mode. So if you have a picture with a face in it and it was not a portrait mode shot, you could still blur the background as long as it has a face. And you can also remove any red eye from the image by selecting the very last setting, which is red eye removal. Once you have everything the way that you want, just tap the check mark and it will save all of those changes to your photo. Last but not least, we have the video editor as well as like a timeline movie creator. So you can actually create a movie based off of several video clips saved on your phone. Let me show you what I mean. So first and foremost, let's talk about the video editor. So I'm gonna go ahead and select a video clip and then tap on the pencil icon. And from here, I can adjust the length of the video. I can crop the video to different aspect ratios. I can also apply different filters, including the ones that we made earlier. So I can apply like the Cyberpunk filter or Life of Pi or the Mad Max one, or any of the ones that you might have downloaded on your own can be found right here under My Filters. And you can dial back the strength of the filter using the bar down here on the bottom. You can also apply various stickers. So if you wanted to apply like an emoji or a random sticker to the shot, like say I wanted to add this sun in the shot, I could do so and save the video that way. I can tap on the pencil icon and add handwriting, or I could draw a picture. So if I wanted to draw my own sun, I could do that. And we can do live. So I can do, let's see, we'll do yellow, and I can do like a live sun, like so. Now if I hit the check mark and then play it back, you can see it adds like a live drawing. I can add my own text. So if I wanted to actually type up text, I could do that. You can change the font. You can also add a background to the text. And last but not least, you can decrease the video volume, and you can also add your own background music. There's a ton of free songs to choose from that you can download, and you have different categories down here, including happy, lounge, relaxing, upbeat, comics, or you can hit the plus icon and you can add your own background music, which is great because if you're a subscriber to like Artlist, which is one of my favorite places to get music, or Sound Epidemic or Epidemic Sound, which is another great place to find royalty-free music, another one of my personal favorites, you can use those websites on your phone, download the song, and then apply them in your video. It's really cool. I can go into detail about it in a separate video, but that's just a down and dirty way to applying background music to an individual video clip. So if you wanted to combine several video clips and create a movie, you can easily do that. Just tap on the three little dots right up here in the top right, and then tap on Create Movie. Now it's gonna pull up your gallery. Now select the other video clips or even still images that you want in your movie. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this one, and we will do this one. Once you're done, hit done, and it's going to bring all of your video clips and still images into a timeline. And from here, you can edit the individual clip or photo by selecting it and then hitting the pencil icon, and it will pull up the individual editor. From here, you can readjust how long the video clip is. You can crop it. You can apply your filters and your looks, of course, your stickers and everything that I've already gone over. You can also apply various transitions by tapping on the boxes in between each clip and then selecting the transition that you want. So you can see that's like a dissolve. You can see it will dissolve right here. You can add text across the entire timeline if you want. And right here on the far right, we have the music. So we can add background music for the entire timeline. You can also readjust the aspect ratio up here in the top right. If we go back to our timeline here, we can expand it. And once you have everything set up the way that you want, whether it's editing individual clips, creating a movie, applying background music, whatever it is, once you're done, just tap save, or you can share it directly to YouTube or any other social media platform straight from the gallery, which is really cool. Now, there are limitations to this, such as you cannot edit 8K video in the timeline. You have to lower the resolution of that 8K video to 4K. That's the only way to do it. So there's definitely limitations to the timeline editor. However, I still think it's pretty neat that you have this right there on your phone, and a lot of people are not aware that it exists. So if you want to get the most out of your video editing experience, make sure you jump into the Create Movie tab, which again, let me show you where it's at. You're gonna go under your video, tap on the pencil icon from your gallery, tap on the 3 little dots up here in the corner, and then tap on Create Movie. And if you do have an 8K clip that you need to scale down to 4K, just tap over here on the left-hand side where the resolution is at, and you can adjust the resolution right there. And you can also change it from HEVC to your standard H.264 format by deselecting that. So that is how you can adjust not only the file type, but the resolution. So there you go. That is how you can, edit some videos on your phone for social media. This is great for Instagram, even if you're just trying to get started on YouTube or any other social media platform. This is definitely great instead of having to spend any money on a video editor on Android. So there you go. That was how you can get the most out of your editing experience on your Galaxy S21 or S21 Ultra. I know it wasn't as detailed as my previous videos, but I've already covered these in older videos, so make sure to click in the description for those older videos if you need more details about what we just went over. But for the most part, I think you'll be able to figure it out. If you do end up creating some videos for social media and you post them on Instagram, make sure to tag me. My handle is @JonathanJCasey. And I'll definitely check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos just like this, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one.